Welcome. This is a little mini lesson on how to take a recently signed order and make it PDF for posting on the website. Okay, so I've got two things on my desktop right here. One of them is the scanned image that was sent to me that has the order where it was signed and the clearance record. I also have the Word document right here of the completed order. It does not have the date on it yet, so I'll have to put the date and also put the signature right here onto the order, onto the Word document first. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the correct date on the Word document. It already has 09, so we just need to make it 26. Pretty easy. Oh, that one is not. This is a pretty short order, so it's pretty nice to use as a demo. Okay, so now we have the correct date on everything. So now we have to get the signature off of the PDF onto the Word document. Right here is where Dave has signed it for Dorinda. First thing we're going to do with this PDF is make it 100% because we want it exactly the correct size. And I'm going to go and get the snipping tool. And we're going to have a new snip. So new. And I'm actually going to snip. And that did not work, so let's try that again. New. There we go. And Dave got a little close to Dorinda's name, so we kind of have to play with it. And I didn't do a good job, so let's try that again. No, I'm not saving it. Again, go to my snipping tool. Let's see if I can get it without getting Dorinda's stuff on it by getting all of Dave's things on it. There, that's much better. So now we're going to save this. File, save as. And I'm already in the order, but you can scroll yourself to get to this order. And this is going to be Dave's signature. And it's a ping file, which is the best file to use because that way you can change the sizes of it. It kind of keeps it together. Okay, so we saved that. So we can close this. And then we're going to go over here to our Word document. We're going to make it bigger. I want to make sure that it's 100%. So now we're going to put Dave's signature on this document. I know that his signature was really close to Dorinda's name, so I'm going to put my cursor right there. Then I'm going to insert from the insert tab at the top a picture. And I'm going to go to recent places because I know that's where I just had it. And there's Dave's signature. And we're going to insert it. Okay, so let's get his document back up here again, and we're going to look at how it was there and how it is here, and then try to make it the same. So his 4 is way over to the left, so we're going to change So that's about it. And since it was 100%, it's basically the right size. It's a little bit too long. So we're going to go up to the picture format. And first I'm going to make sure that the ratios are locked. And it is. And I'm going to make it just a little bit shorter so that I can get the tail end of his P on top of, right past the R for Baker. Let me take these off because y'all probably don't used to see those. Okay, so now it kind of looks the same. Now I have to put alternate text behind his name. As you can see, this is 2016, so the little box comes up here where I can do the layout options, and I'm going to keep it in line with text. If it's an older version, if you have an older version, you just go up to, no, I can't do it that way because the little, if I can move this. If you have an older version, sorry, I lost his name. Go to Picture Tools, Format, Position, in line with text. So now we're going to put the alternate text on there. And to do that, we're going to right click, format the picture. In 2016, it opens this nice little extra box over here. And you're looking at it going, this one right here is layout and properties. And go to alt text. So this is David MPD's signature for Dorinda. Easy as that. Now it has the alternate text behind it. So click on it, you can click again, and you see it's still there. Okay, now we're going to save it as a PDF. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the subject title just in case. We might need it later. So Control C for copying it, or you can go up here and hit copy. Okay, we're going to File, and we're going to Save As. We are not going to save as an Adobe. We're just going to Save As. So first we're going to save it as wherever we usually save it, and I've already got this order set up, so and it's still thinking. Because my computer is slow sometimes. Okay, so we're back here. We're going to save it as, in the Save As type, a PDF. And click on Save. Cancel. Let me go back and make sure you know how to, your options are correct. It's saving it now, so we'll go back and save it again. Okay, File, Save As, this PC. That's where it opened it, saved it. I want to make sure that y'all know how to check these options right here. I have two screens, so I have to move things around. Make sure it's on all. You're doing the document. We want to create bookmarks using headings. You want to use the document properties and the tags, and bitmap any text when fonts are not embedded. So you click, make sure all of those are clicked. Save OK. check this box that says open file after publishing so that it opens so you can see it. Now we're going to click on save, and it's going to think about saving again. Yes, I know. It's still thinking. There's my PDF. Okay, so we look and make sure it's got Dave's signature on it. First thing I always do is go to File, to Properties, and make sure that the properties are correct. The title is FAA Order 1370.122, which is correct. Air 900 actually did this order. The subject is Aircraft Certification, Information Technology, IT, Agility. Remember, I copied it from the Word document to start with because I thought I'd probably need it because I usually do for the subject. Then you push OK. So you know that the title is in there now. So now we're going to do accessibility check. You would go to Tools if you don't already have it on your, see, mine's already there. But you would go to Tools, go down to Protect and Standardize, and click Accessibility. You can, if you add it, it comes up over here. Well, it comes up somewhere on this list. You can actually move these around to different places. I have accessibility first because I use it often. So you can just open it or add it. And now we're going to do a full check. I don't want the accessibility report because it just adds more stuff on my computer, which you really don't need. All of these things need to be checked. You can just click on select all. It says 31 out of 32 is checking. What it's not checking is the alternate text for tables. And then you just click on start checking. We came up, we only have two problems here. We have 3 issues and documents and 1 in headings. Appropriate nesting failed. So that what that means is that heading, it doesn't go heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4. It's skipping something somewhere. So to fix this, you right click on element 1 and you show it in the tags panel. This is actually going to be a heading 1 instead of a heading 3. So if you double click on it slowly, and you can change it to heading 1. Now I can go back here and check again, and it's going to come up with another one. Show in tags panel. That's appendix B. It needs to be heading 1 also. I can keep doing that, or I can know, oh, let me click on this. Oh, it's appendix C. So let me just go ahead and fix that one. Appendix D, let me go ahead and fix that one. Because I know that they're going to do that, and you can actually see them here. But if you don't know that, you can always just go back, right click here, and check again. I'm not going to check again yet, because I'm going to fix the title first. Now, you know, in the properties, we made sure the title was there, the subject was there. We can look again, because it says the title failed. So there's the title, FAA 1370.122. The author's there, subject's there. This is also where you see the reading options where the language is English right here. Okay, so we know that it's fixed there. So all we have to do here is right click on it and say fix. So when it fixes it, it automatically checks for everything else that's on there. Anytime you fix anything, it will automatically check for everything. So now we're going to check for our logical reading order needs manual check. There's two ways you can do that. You can just click on reading order, and it brings up, let me get this, it brings up this touch up reading order tool. And you can click on show order panel right here, and it shows the order panel. And then you can close this because you really don't need it. Or you can just open the order panel. Yours may not be there yet if you don't use it all the time. These remember what you use. So this is actually the order panel. If you hover over any of these, you can read what they are. So now we're going to check the order that things are going in. So this is page 1. So the first thing is adjust an empty space. So that's probably just a return that somebody put in there. We really don't need it in there, so we can hit delete and make it go away. Second thing comes up is the Department of Transportation, blah, blah, blah stuff. Purpose of order, and then the image. Actually, this image, the FAA logo, should have been first. So what we're going to do is we're going to move it up so that it's first. Now you see that that little line is under page 1, and it's even with the rest of that grouping. You can move it over too far, and that's not really where you want it. You want it exactly underneath it. Sometimes it's hard to do, so you end up putting it between the second and third one and then pull the first one down. Let me see if I can undo that one. No, that one won't let me undo. So don't do whatever I just did. Anyway, back to these people. Page 1. So sometimes you can just move it like on the in between and then pull this one down. You can see it's very easy to reorder any of these by just clicking on them and moving them. Okay, so image department of path. And we just keep on clicking down. You push your down arrow and it'll go to page 2. That one, if you look on the screen over here, you can see what's highlighted in blue is what's coming next. This table comes next, and the table, and you can just keep pushing the down arrow key, and you can see what order is the screen reader will actually read it. So far, all of these are what they're supposed to be. If not, then you can, there's another extra return that we can just hit delete, and it will delete it. Down, 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 down. Okay, so we've been playing with the logical reading order, so we know it's all in the right order. For color contrast, all you do is you start up here and you look at it. Okay, this is blue. It doesn't matter if it's blue, it's not making any difference. It's not saying, oh, if you see words in red, do this, or if you see words in green, do this. It doesn't say anything like that. So actually, because it's blue, it doesn't make a difference if it's blue or if it's black. So just page down and keep looking at the order, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. Nothing is actually in color. So note the color check is actually, it passes. The logical reading order, we did that, so now it passes. Because we played with it a little bit, I always redo the accessibility check. Accessibility, full check.